Hello, reception. I bet you're here for the story. I've got a lovely story for you today. It's called Thumbelina. Thumbelina. Once upon a time, there lived a woman who longed to have a little girl of her own to love and care for. And as time passed, she had no children. She became very sad. Then one day, she heard of a wise old woman who could help, so she went to see her. The wise old woman smiled. "Take this tiny seed and plant it in a flower pot," she said, "and you will have your little girl." The woman took the seed home and planted it, and soon green shoots appeared and a flower bud grew between them. And at last the bud opened into a beautiful yellow flower, and right in the centre was a little girl, no bigger than the woman's thumb. The woman looked down at the girl. "How pretty you are," she said. "You're so small and dainty. I'm going to call you Thumbelina." The woman was happy to have a little girl at last, and she took good care of Thumbelina. Thumbelina was happy too. She sang her songs in her soft, clear voice as she played on the kitchen table, and at night she slept in a bed made from a tiny walnut shell. Then one day, a big toad heard Thumbelina singing and hopped in through the window. "What a pretty wife you'd make for my son," she said, and she carried Thumbelina away to the stream where she lived. The toad left the tiny girl all alone on a lily leaf and went off to find her son. Thumbelina didn't want to marry the ugly toad at all, but she didn't know how she could escape. After a while, some friendly fishes came swimming by. "Please help me, Thumbelina. The toad wants me to marry her son. I must find a way to escape." All the fish felt sorry for Thumbelina, so they spent the whole day nibbling through the stem of one of the lily leaf, and at last Thumbelina was able to float away. As she drifted down the stream, Thumbelina met a beautiful butterfly. It took her to a pleasant wood where she could make herself a home. Thumbelina was happy in the wood, eating nuts and berries that she found and playing with her friends the butterflies. But soon the days grew cooler, and then winter came. It was hard for Thumbelina to find food. Her friends the butterflies disappeared, and she was all alone. Then one day Thumbelina met a friendly field mouse who was just going into her little house. "I'm so hungry," Thumbelina said. "Can you help me?" The field mouse took pity on the girl. "Of course," she said. "You can stay with me in my warm house and share my food." Thumbelina lived happily with the field mouse for a long time. But one day the field mouse said, "I can't keep you here much longer. Why don't you marry my friend the mole, who lives next door? He has a much bigger house than mine, and he will look after you next winter." Thumbelina didn't want to marry the mole. He lived underground and knew nothing of the sunny world outside. The next day, the mole visited Thumbelina. "Please come and see where I live," he said. Thumbelina did not want to hurt the mole's feelings, so she followed him into a tunnel that led to his dark underground home. "Be careful," said the mole. "There's a dead bird just there." Thumbelina saw that the bird was a swallow. He was not dead, just very, very cold and weak. Thumbelina felt sorry for the swallow. She covered him with dry leaves and grass to keep him warm. Thumbelina looked after the swallow all through the long cold winter, and by summer he was strong and well and ready to go back to his own home. Thumbelina said goodbye to the swallow as he flew off with his friends. She was happy that he was well, but she knew that she would miss him. She was sad to think that before next winter came, she would have to marry the mole and live underground. When summer ended Thumbelina looked up into the sky for the last time with tears in her eyes. The birds were flying high overhead, and suddenly one of them swooped down to her. It was the swallow she had saved. "I'm going to a warm country," he told her. "Come with me." Thumbelina was overjoyed. She climbed onto the swallow's back and flew with him to a faraway land where it was always summer. This land was full of flowers, and inside every one lived a tiny person just like Thumbelina. "We are the flower people," they said, "and this is your true home. We will call you Maya." Maya loved her new home, and before long she married a handsome flower prince, and they lived happily ever after. Well, reception, I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did. You never guess what I've just found in amongst the strawberries while I was picking some for our tea. Come and have a look. Do you think Thumbelina's been having a cup of tea? I wonder.